Have you ever tried to figure out how to price a video? It can be maddening, which is why I'm here to help you with how to figure out video production cost. All right, let's start with the obvious. The main reason why figuring out video production costs can be so difficult is because many video companies do not post their prices at their website. I know, it's super frustrating, which is why when we started our company, we figured out a way to give some ballpark prices at our website just to get people started. But I totally understand why many video companies don't post their prices like this. And that's because every project's different. Every project's different, and you never know how much any given project's gonna cost until you really start getting into the details of it. So why is video pricing so tricky? Well, it's because we have all sorts of variables that we have to figure out before we get into the project that tells us how much time we think it's going to take. And how long the project is gonna take is really what's dictating the price. Now, I'm going to give you insight into how we price videos. This isn't to say this is the way every single video company does it, but I think it will give you some insight into our thought process that will at least help you understand it better. There are some very defined phases to video production. The first one is pre-production. This is the part of the process where we're going to develop a plan. We're going to figure out what this video is going to be all about. What's the story we're going to tell? What sort of things do we need to shoot? What sort of equipment do we need? We're working on a basic plan, and all that takes time. Once we figure that out, then we're going to move into the actual video production. This is the video shoot. This is the part that everybody tends to think about. Lights, camera, action! Yeah, this is what everybody is thinking about when they think of video production. It's the actual video shoot. There are all sorts of factors when it comes to the video shoot that can impact cost. The first one that we always think of is, do we need any special equipment? The nicer the toys, the more expensive the production's gonna cost. Next, talent. Who's gonna be in this video, and do we need to hire anybody? And finally, just how long is it gonna take us to do this? Is it just gonna take a couple hours? Is it gonna take us a half a day, a full day? Is it gonna be a multi-day shoot? All of these things impact the cost of the video production. Now, once the video shoot is actually complete, we still have a whole other phase, and that's post-production. Post-production, frankly, is where a lot of the time can be eaten up. If we've done interviews, we need to get all those interviews transcribed. We'll probably need to put together a script of some sort, and then we get to the actual video editing. Sometimes editing can go like that. Other times it can drag on and move very slowly. Once the post-production is done, we make the digital files and send the video off. What I'm trying to help you understand is there's a lot that goes into video production that the average person just doesn't think about. And all of those things impact cost. Now, video production has never been more accessible than it is today. There are a lot of people doing this, and they all do it for varying prices. You can get a video for as little as a few $100. You can get it for tens of thousands of dollars. And then, of course, there's that middle ground somewhere in between as well. Now, I will say, typically, you get what you pay for. But I can tell you this, the difference between a video that may only cost a few $100 or less than $1,000 and one that costs like $6,000, the gap is huge. The difference between a video that costs like $6,000 and one that costs like $12,000, that gap, there might be a gap, but it's not a big leap typically, but there is a gap. So I hope this helps you a little bit with how to figure out video production costs. If you want more detail, you really want to dig in, we have a great blog post by the same title, How to Figure Out Video Production Costs, at our blog. It is by far our most popular blog post. You should go and check that out. That's it. I hope we were able to help you here. Good luck with your video projects.